Hey everybody. There's been a lot of developments throughout the process of Operation American Spring that I have not shared with you. And there's more developments coming out in the upcoming days. There has been, since day one, spies and infiltrators. There have been lies. There have been scams. All of these things interrelated in one way or another, but ultimately you've got some groups of people that have infiltrated into OAS for nothing more than opportunity's sake. You have other people that have infiltrated so that they could spy, and you have other people that have come in literally for the opportunity of just conquer by division. And I've tried to keep my updates to you in a positive light, only focusing on the good things that we have been doing. But I'm coming to a point where I will shortly be releasing to you and to the public my experience, personal experiences with various numbers of people involved. Now, this is Sunday night on June the 8th, and it's my understanding that there is another side to OAS, another group of people that have been within our group who plan to release some of their version from their side of the story tomorrow, on Monday. I'm not sure what all it is that they have as their story, but as you know, there's always 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides to any story. But if you reflect back through my videos right before OAS during the Bundy Ranch standoff in Bunkerville, those of you that are my longtime subscribers will recall not only me being passionately fired up about it, but my daughter had gone there and was a part of it. She was a part of security detail, slept in the dirt on the ground for several weeks, leaving behind her family, including a small child. And since the onset of Operation American Spring, which started May 16th, I would say, other than the first 48 hours, after that, probably 85 to 90% of the people that have been at OAS have come from, in one fashion or another, Nevada, Bunkerville to be specific. I find it very interesting that if you look back and review my videos, one of my big issues with Bunkerville was the conquer and divide thing that was going on. Go back to the last week of April, watch my videos, and hear my commentary about the swinging dicks in the desert. Basically, it turned into a bitch fest, and it was no longer about Clive Bundy and the government pointing guns at him for owing money. And that's about what OAS has turned into at this point. This time I'm a little bit more personally involved because I was a regional organizer for OAS for several months, having weekly meetings to recruit people, keep people updated, taking up donations in the way of water, firewood, things like that for the campers. And spent most of the first week in DC at OAS, and have since traveled up a minimum of once a week, if not twice a week, and have had close contact with almost every person that has been there. So, with that being said, I'm now sitting here in a slightly neutral position, watching two factions of OAS arguing and trying to say who's OAS and who's not OAS, and who's doing something wrong and who's not doing something wrong. And both groups of OAS are completely different people, different personality types, different purposes and visions, and that's fine. It should all fit together, but it's not all fitting together. So I had made up my mind during my last visit on Thursday that the odds of me returning to DC in the immediate near future were slim to none, for reasons that I will get into as this series progresses. I will be reviewing the different characters and their roles in OAS, and I will leave it to your discretion as to what you think about it. Ultimately, it has nothing to do with Colonel Riley and his vision. It has nothing to do with the mission statement, the original plan of OAS. It has to do with what everybody else has turned it into, which is a little bit disheartening and disgusting. But it is what it is, and I am no longer inclined to keep my mouth shut and leave it on the positive spin. So, hope you'll keep watching, and I'll let you know what I come up with.